Abusuafo mesamo wakwaba sesisia na wode wafidie no eto Kantanka TV a counseling time with counselor DY Donkoh and ye gusu aye twagui sanya mekan no ye wo big surprise e wo ye ntam ha wo studio mu ha me hu bibi sa na mani age na makoma bibi chese gift de ye eboa bibi chese makoma to ye mankasa iti ye na adepa gift shop ene omo ye ntami omo de bibi kama abreye nti ene me say me ne abusuafo ye nyina ye hwe de adepa gift shop etimi ye na wa wo hu say yes omo sipi na omo sita nti we ye omo gift basket nice one hey papa eche say wo pe assorti a wo benya bi se nkofo 4 street e bi wo mbi fruit a wo bedi se ne be ya ho beto chese ede wasi ye hwe pacho kasla yesi bibi the waffles pacho waffles and grapes kakra wa ha say chese everything special na me who say omo de bibi enso abrel I can see something very special over here we dear okay counselor a magic cup
yeah
just say we no na wo de nsuo hye gumu a na wanim kama ye da ho yi na eno na aba
wow adepa
counselor ye de bre honko a ewiase ehu okay it's in nature say adepa gift shop the wo hye bia no wonsa ebeka it's just so beautiful basket no normal akese nko a na wom ti say bia wo pese o ma odofo bi ehu bibi Ghana jollof wonsa beka say bimpo wo wan kasa wo preference wo se ene omunni nkomo na de wo hwehwe bia no wonsa aka studio high de if you say utimi say pon a ampaye ebedwa na me akra me kuta me cutlery dada na me de duro unim say mechiri abusuafo counseling time with counselor DY Donkoh inti adepa gift shop mesa de omo number no asa tudwa 024 95 18923 inti abusuafo say wo pese wo surprise wo dofo bi wo yonko bi wo mamme wo papa entwen nye birthday pe na wo say wo de bibi koma obi mesrew to the bia no surprise will be I love you no now they are the gift shop aka ho ene ye ba ba twetwe nkomo ye nkomo a ye ba ba twetwe no eye manika bebre if you say guess no afrefrem yankasa na eche say asem wo ho and then we are talking about don't marry these men and worry meme meme bi mema bensa e bia to wo yes ebi a counselor be can say en worry be man ejideda nisim debi en worry be man ne busu wonwi eh wo ya ye mistake counselor be kire bibi mu a kire nti be kan ye ho na ye ni nkomo counselor
hello mini oba
ma koba
pacho beji uso
facho se bibi abo
nam yado wo ye fe
me da se onso wo ye fe
tizo
yade
tizo
or a professional
like
very
good
it's a counselor and don't marry these men
yeah.
And mama bensa na wo se my en ware wo mo question de aseso just wo papa mu na wo de bafom kakra na atias
all right the edi kan be chia ye busua ene ye tiefo ne ahwefo won na wo mo doyen do kantanka kosohwe kantanka ene won na wo hwe counseling time with DY Donkoh
sure
and that the yakasa found you don't marry these men na kire se sa be ma wi men wade no sa be ma wi ene na be person be kire se emema de dosu na so bemba bi wo hwa ye wade no enti I've seen a lot of young ladies who are disappointed by these men, but they didn't see that these men were not materials. They were not good marriage materials. They fell in love with them, and then later on they realized that these men are not men they should marry. And divorce. These men. I hope you understand me.
Yes.
So there are particular men you can't just marry them. But your money you say and your wedding your way who will bear my one and went to animal. Or baby to me for say, Menumi who send me what na me be wade no. and I mean the chimpana me who say, me who say, the mum na me say, or best son. Ebima wade ma ejere abedo musinam pese be kire say wo mu nyaye anko mbepie ba wontumi mpie wade yaw ene ateti na tim o say me be wade no ye ka kire me say na me hu say na so na be free say obesesa eti ebi a divorce ebi pejai ebi ejai dida ebi nsu o ma wo mo bre. These men are the problem. So we want to talk about these men. Ben ma ben ana wo ba o pese wade no a oru de o hia na men pere ho emma kwa amon wado and what some beka. So obaby I will show bibia young ladies you are dating and you are in a relationship praying for God's grace to locate you na be maybe shock one. These men you can marry them. Number 1, Bema oba Bema ni so pempeni na operation head woman na wado. A man who always want his freedom. A man who always want his freedom. He's a threat to your love. Baby wa yan shade so. Me be kan sempa me aba. Baby wa ode ne ho ene de koko nenam. Wo no de wo pe no and wo yo. Obeka jiro say yen toma me ndi. Enye wo bi ene hwe me. Ana wo sabi wani mu a wo be jimi a kire me. Eti when you want to enter into a relationship or you want these men, baby so shaw kawa. Now so your bema or den ho the open warrior. One day kasa say me obi to me fo de be pen me ye. Ne ma me ne papa kasa won tie ne awade bi wo wa sabi bema bi di samfo na. Now report ni ma ema ne ma me ye. O report ma ne papa ye. Esa say wo no kura no nya bia. Okoma mu bi di. Enti we asem na ye. Me from my abara another man me den obey. Thank you. So when you want to marry this man, now when you saw your beer, he always wants his own freedom. They are panel, and why or yet the beso wonuni, and yet they are beso any. He's so selfish that whatever he's doing, even if it will hurt you, he careless. It why your master he careless, or your trophy he careless. Ochina also chimiti there, Uvisa what you want to be what you pack on the a man who always wants his freedom is a man you don't have to allow. And yes, sir. Obama emotional trauma. Obama bodame. Number 1, these men ware no. Bema wade ne ho. Open ho. The open way. Obaby a wutie me bia mema kwa ma wado da. Yes, sir, dachi. Ore onsa. Ebehye wanum. Na wa do nsa baako abo wapampe maka say, me hu yanka. And here number 1. Number 2, these men, a man who doesn't know what he wants in life. Men pray mo wado. Bema won him or bow pe. The type of woman he wants, he doesn't know. It was a tinting kesia ubejano. Of a tietia, I said to your flat. Of a to flatter or just he has a problem with one woman and the other because he doesn't know what he wants. He cannot take decisions for himself. In fact, mentally, he's weak. Don't allow this man to marry you. Bema own him your pet or far away or far away. This is the kind of lady I want to marry. Period. No. Of away, no of away, no of away. Oh, who I guess your pet or go, oh, as I guess your should know. Selim was just he doesn't know what he's looking for. Don't. This man, don't allow him.
He doesn't know what he's looking for.
No, he doesn't know. Everything looks sweet for him.
Yeah.
Suitable for him when he sees. But in the second year, nothing and so. He doesn't know what he wants. Don't allow him to put a ring on your finger. He will keep exchanging, dechanging, changing. Because he doesn't know what he wants. So number 1, a man who wants his freedom. No. Number 2, a man who doesn't know what he wants. Then number 3, the abuser. Now we say, and I'm a chimpana. Now we say, bad man, I want a chimpano. And I will buy now when they chimpano with a special bema. Why abuser? A case will be abuser. Nana, abuser or bull. Nanwa ya. Akwayewa. Acha would do tin and tin up a job 9 children. Obey your woman, you can lose your confidence as a woman. Or baffled Jimmy. Hey, Krasini ba te se wo aboa bi ba ai my god abusia we dem sere mo oye wuwi a wa hwo nwa hwehwe mu a na wo kra na atu nu atu ko nkroma yire bi ebeba no na wani masesa. So when you are dating this man and he wants to marry you, if at dating level now but your man your problem I want to say na be don't know me would dey come to me jano like I don't know what me person be jana no oh God help me yeah God asem. Yeah. When you are dating an abuser, run away. Obi abuser to say so for born yiritu. Obi abuser mo awade jealous into the second to channel yiritu. When you are dealing with somebody who can abuse you, not only by verbal and no casta, by insawum asutro, booty, and you are still loving the person, walk out.
Counselor, no be beka say, a dear nebema will be buafu, so betun and sabobi, just obi any BB answer.
When it comes to somebody who is an abuser,
yeah,
they don't need something to trigger them.
Okay.
They are men who want their freedom. So when you want to impose something on them, they feel like you want to take them for granted. Your friend is self-ego and pride. An abuser cannot stand you. Abuser.
Now, Obi Beka said, Nipano, near Yashin, nyina one who Obi. Se wo behwe oba se otiasem pepepe sika wo hwehwe wo de bema wo ne wo pa bia wo nsaka abusing ne keke ene shem na intisisi a counselor who say we shouldn't marry abusive men. Who should marry no mo so when and worry?
Nobody would die because they were single.
Deep.
The fact that you are not married doesn't mean you go to hell or heaven or you will die. If you are abuser now one Obi abuser, it means that only one dream. Only emotionally. I don't think that small issues or turning sano. Now, me kokao, but some kakra bekaye, ebufuaba, ubofu, now abome. What did you matama maybe I come my baby papa? Yet to me no one try because what journey a year. But every woman listen, when you are dealing with a man who is an abuser, walk out. Man, you know what now, best sir? Men maka. But see, men will not change to suit women, but women will change to suit men because of their love for us. Because in Huabedi, so when you are dealing with an abuser, and you grow, Bema or Boba, Bema and what you would do at Taman baby come and papa, Ombu, won't be able to. And when the Bema chim Brana was your abuser, walk out, just walk out. If you walk out, now Benya, because a broken heart.
Yes. Please.
Now, best 1 week, better than you marry and cry the rest of your life. You cannot change an abuser. I just say nyamiabem.
Iti counselor, and no Obi Beka say a quite ben so now who said this person is an abuser because Obi or what ne dear no or chayama insuone yama kapne yama ansan wa acting. Nature say who is an abuser? And now when the person acts and answer what chaya cheche.
Number one, an abuser is somebody who doesn't respect your right. He doesn't respect your right. Eti wombu wope. Eti there. On what can it also be counted? It should not be accepted. Already, he has abused you emotionally. The verbal one we see and hear all the time. The hand one and the leg one we see and hear all the time. But when somebody abuses your emotion, and don't cry there, a killer than the physical one. When somebody can look at you and say, "Oh, you're baffled," he has already abused you emotionally. Wakum. When somebody can slap you and boot you, but we be trying to kind. But could be under a crowd and share there. Or Peja is will be on wrestling. Peja and the cost abuser.
John
Cena, thank you. John Cena.
Yes, sir.
But could be count on it. John Cena, do you see me?
Yeah, you can't see me.
Or you now, do you see me? Betty, Peja, 1 week. Now the both abuser. Or Peja and the cost bra, a one lady knew it. It's on social media.
Wow.
Odo, Kawase. She has said the abuser, the bufua. See, an abuser person cannot control his emotions. When they get angry, they act to satisfy their anger. Yet the bufua, Oshaha, no Ashaha, no Ashaha, no Nyaba. Oh, they are about three. or the boy we net in and this babe watch what Yamia now home bonny a tubucraft yachim down the bar ya to me pabo. An abusive person is somebody you must not entertain in your territory or about here. But soon the Bama Chimpran and the Coconia Jano. I won't entertain it because this man can kill you. Now, abusive people, they are so jealous that they don't want their partners to be talking to other people. Or suspect you. So we tell you your phone call. I said, we do a big casa, no big casa, no more yega. One day, so you'll be so media, obi abusive dear. I will not encourage any woman. These men work out.
Counselor, obi wo hon so a onfa nensa enka.
Yeah.
Abuse na ye ka no.
Yeah.
Onfa nensa enka. One day why na ho say he is the head of the family.
That's right.
Enti whatever the case may be, you know, we should go on with what we're doing.
Yeah.
Enti say we be few so won few on there kwa ne say walk. Emotional abuse is one of the most painful.
That is what I'm telling you. Imagine you are in marriage. What's your word na say? But ooh. What do you think about it? What's your idea say? But okra the film work with you, but what think crying? Ooh, by my crab fear, not say, or quan when yaji. Because emotionally, he tortures you, he torments you, he doesn't make you happy. Uku will fear when energy. Nakawadia should you fear the energy. Now you die and about Opiano friend of us will appear, not talk to me, pussy will appear. I am dead. Emotionally, you are not happy. And no, now can be, it doesn't matter how much you give to a woman. If you torment her emotionally, take your money. And that is why a rich man's wife, with all the money and the luxury, can still cheat on the husband. If it is money, if it is car, if it is whatever material, gold, silver, all. So ask yourself, why should a rich man's wife or maybe I'll show the yiri it is because but emotionally you don't satisfy them, you don't make them happy.
Nature say abusuafo e wose wote ase say emotional abuse is equal to or even greater than physical abuse, because I know that it starts from the brain, and anything that affects your mental health is very important. Abusuafo abuse na counselor kan wasem say obi wo a won why aka won kasa ho won fiu fichu oya day won fiu na obi o cancer makese ni nyina emotional abuse no eno ehwo asem na counselor me counselor.
Yeah, these men, don't marry them. Every woman watching me, so our dear baby obone yiri sisi ano abuse na get the be catch so mo twempra wo ye se ni kodi kokonye but don't so our dear wo be jana nyame tiase nyame be sakra no nyame de ono sakra ni pa ohia akoma da nyame nsam eye scripture fo wo be kotu aha ho da achi nyame akoma de ampa ono kura nipa akoma nyame de kura, but don't risk for something that is unriskable. Don't do it. Obesisa osimoki obesisa or we are petition no mubon obesisa o to twini si bon obesisa and you maybe Bema will not just change. I just say nyame abem. So for me, the third one, these men Bema we and the kokonye dwane yango
counselor.
The other man, a woman should not marry. Hey, I am still trying to figure out my career when he's 40. Don't marry him. Bema, when you any 40 or 10 papa ne ma menchen. Because we better say abrabodi e shebre safori nyame no won. Obo wa nsentia nyina nyepe. Ah, masa. Kroma bibi kroma 40. Kwajo ma. Kokontena ben. 40 years. You are still living with your mother and father. You are not ready for marriage. Every woman, listen, when a man is at 40 and cannot rent a single room, don't marry him. I am still figuring out. Or I want to figure out my career. 40 years, I don't know. See, Nanako. 40 years on one day, or to me, hard die, one more, bra. Yes, and set you in your pedie, but 40 years, dear, can single room, dear. Well, free mammy, and the papa or the bobra to a silver, no, 40, or tell him, I the papa. The better behind and bobra. Hey, Debbie. So when you are with a man who goes like, I still want to search what I will do tomorrow. I want to figure my career. I still don't know what to do. I am confused. Men to chacha wati. Now what to chacha? Now we are a career woman. You will feed him and feed your children. The only work that man will do is to have sex with you. to help you produce. It's like I am here to favor you. Ola ake adie I'm sorry. Yeah, it's here for where the collaboration. I said ola ake kotie. I said I just have to consider you. Oh, you are buying it. You are buying, and I'm telling you, a lot of women are buying it. It's like buy money to be sure say to me acquire. Oh, my consider grandma. You are a fool. You don't do that to a woman. Honestly, you'll be this, she'll be back. You don't consider a woman to marry her. You marry her because she's precious. She's important. You value her. Hey, when you are dating a man, I am still trying to figure out my career. At the age of 40, work out.
Counselor.
Yeah.
In crime.
Yeah.
Rent. As I say. Light bill, water bill. Counselor. Enye betesa, enye children. Enti se abrante ya ye na dwen se what na family house. Se ne be ya sika kakra na e be ba.
Me da se. Wa ga se wi.
Okay.
Me tanye sa.
Okay.
40 years. Now wo be wade mia. What do we consider family house? And then I will advise every man listening. And I also advise every young lady listening. Listen. Don't marry anybody and stay in their family house. Don't do it. One day, you will not be happy. Once the aunties, the fathers, the mothers, the siblings, the sisters, they are all in the house. You have a squad. One man, 1,000 people. Anything you do in the house, they will not appreciate it. And yet you will offend back. When you offend back, you have offended the hundreds. And then they will surely talk about you. And you cannot live in the house with Ukuwa and satisfy all of them. And yet boom. So when you are marrying, you don't stay in a family house. Number one, the family of the woman will never respect you because you are not the money enough to rent. Eti bema bia ansa na abawade onni bi kura single en kra de enya de enti na adinti wonso awade amenwade en ma wo ba metua bills. Women are not to pay bills. Men are to pay bills for women to enjoy, and then they will support the bills. Me see, these men, don't marry them. A man at the age of 40 still want to figure out what to do with his own life. 40 and granty. Hey, Pacho, if you're crossing your buyer, you're better on cran for her, and you're better on power, and you're better on Crawford. You're seeing your Jim, you're seeing your Bobra. Obi free tatale, tamale, bro, half full. A bobo, nothing regional, I see it to wale, tantele, honey, amaba, omuba, baby Bobra, Ayrom Bobra. They are not rich yet, they don't have too much, but at least they can afford a single room. See? Failures are men who are full of excuses. And creating, but they be iron no at that kiosum, and then the matu, a good so tones you, a shanema.
Counselor, so you say life begins at 40.
Life. Let me say, life does not begin at 40. See, when you are about to die, you talk a lot. Life does not begin at 40. Life begins from the day you were born. See, ye won't share. Near pecoats. Near the Abia, you send your bear, life does not begin at 40. 40 will be a company, or tapping a laptop back, open a scare. What are you talking about? What the 40, sir? If you start life at 40, we'll be 15 when you're 40 years after another one, over first born, to be 60, no, be 20. Why you have to bet your fees will invest? No! Life does not begin at 40. Life begins from the day you were born. I've seen people who are working at the age of 30, 35, 40. They are making it in life. Now, what are you talking about? Stop giving excuses. Women, listen. When a man at the age of 40 tells you that I don't know what to do with my life, I'm still praying that God will one day open the door. Forget. Oto chacha, opako, by a chacha do watu ne ya agam.
Not just specifically a man who doesn't know what to do with his life.
Of course.
Bema won't name the day na brabo ye. Onim what he's actually on this earth to do.
Yes.
Okay.
Or a confused person.
Okay.
It's like onuagasa na brabo huso. Now, when a man cannot manage his own life, how does he manage the life of a woman? When the woman is complicated, okay. These men, when if they propose, don't marry them. Adia is not Tosua. The same man wadi crutchway. Mr. Professionalist.
Perfectionist.
Yes.
Sure.
When they are perfect in their own eyes. He's perfect. You got it wrong. You didn't talk well. You didn't dress well. You didn't act well. You are not too matured. I am the matured one. When I talk, listen. You don't know what's up. You don't know what is really happening. Medi 40. How old are you? You are in your 20s. When I talk, listen. I have gone into it before and I know how it feels. Hey, Papa, wait, Mr. Perfect. Don't marry him. There is no perfect person. You must understand that it takes two people to drive a ship. The captain and another assistant captain sitting by. Sometimes what the real captain does not see, the assistant one can see and prompt you and tell you that, as an iceberg, as a young conchanger, I think that we should go straight. What's a flight? Plane, flight. Anybody you need to. Anani?
Yeah.
Ufubida. All right, so anybody you know, and you're back and I'm a driving plane. And you're back up two pilots. It doesn't take one. They can even swap change, but the other one is helping the other one. Tina, passenger be a crack fronter. You are not to sleep, you are to help the driver drive well.
Okay.
Okay, see, when you will be air daily, acquire a perfect man. Imagine you who is imperfect getting married to a perfect man. You have a problem because he wants you to get to his position and you can't get there.
Counselor, there are advantages connected to a perfectionist.
Okay.
Inti se nipa no ebia ohwehwe se bibia e fa ho no ebe CPA sita. Even though there's log in his eyes, but one way or the other no wo twe adwen esi bibi so. Eno so e.
And the enema catch say you need to understand that nobody gets up to become perfect in a day. People work on themselves. I have worked on myself since the day I was born until today. See the way I talk? I have worked on myself. It was a work. It was not prayer alone. It was not God who intervened. I did work. I worked on myself to become who I am. Now, you need to understand, one of the reasons why many women are not getting husbands and many men cannot settle down with women is because they are looking for a perfect person. Yet, they themselves are not perfect. And so when you are dating and somebody is trying to put you right, why are they? But they shouldn't put you right and make you feel bad and ugly as if you are not to their standard. They are better, but you're ugly. Yet, one month so they have issues. Now, hey, Obibia also when you are TBA, sabi why? Why are you crossing? The reason is that when you don't open up to learn because you think you are there. But you must understand that the one you underestimate and think they don't know, there is something they also know that you don't know.
There's something about yourself that you don't know that you should try as much as possible. Say you should know. And if you are out there pointing fingers and trying to make it look as if say, "What dear, why won't you God? There is nothing wrong with you." Let's just say, "Hadrian, because ebusia for ye mawati asiye say momo no ehu hia yen number na obefre esi so send ye be ya ye nyina ye betimi atwetwe nkomo no menim say ye oda ankasa ni nyina ye de begu screen nanim na de wo pese Okani nyina no na waka no pepepe. Number no 055 865 6899. 055 865 6899. If you want to support this program, send your kind through Momo na wa sende wo Momo kama na wo dia mai. Ebusia for kan hu say we are streaming live on Facebook. Counselor,
yeah. All right, so don't ever date and then be with a man who is perfect. He sees himself perfect, or dressing the are perfect. And these men are men who are ungrateful. Or you're too perfect that whatever you do, and yet to his satisfaction, and so on and yet. No. If you want to date, you want a man to put a ring on your finger, Mr. Perfect, don't marry him. Okay. The next one, the over possessive man. Mr. Possessive man. Baby, all in the chimpana. Or shower so. When you so. Men ya juma. Men pia bontin. Okoi. Some casamanco. Ben my ben the friend. And then to your benty man kwa ne friend. What so bosso. Wabush of Warcraft was some menko. So you now quadramen like that. Unim now call bar park on your man. Oh yes. Mr. Possessive man. Now, the word possessive means that I have it in my hands. You don't possess something you've not buy yet. No chimpra, no you're possessive. There is a problem with him. Don't tell me. Ujia meseka. but wajima boso. Member obi afro, obi kura to be touch ship. Or friend you call waiting, you have to answer. Or fro, now we just want catch enough for no call. Because or no, and then Mr. Perfect Man, no. No! So when you are going to marry and you see Mr. Possessive Man, walk out.
Counselor, emeya ya bay na se woka se bema no he shouldn't be possessive. Nature say my name Jewon Moso. Just one found who sa.
And you're no
okay.
So the fact that I care doesn't mean I should be possessive. Now the word possessive comes with possess. When somebody is possessed with a demon. Okay? Now, when you are possessed with a demon, you are not of yourself. Something controls you. Now, once you are possessive towards me, it means that you want to control me. You want to manipulate me. Now, anybody who dates you, wants to marry you and manipulate you, is an evil person. They can manipulate you to become who you are not. If your baby or what, or you're quiet, on pekasa, or your lady, but they say, why you rude? Because Niku a bad person. So the husband has rather turned a calm woman into an animal. When you are dealing with a possessive man, a man who wants to take dominion over the house, control you, control your case, control the atmosphere. No, listen, women are calm. Most women are submissive. Listen to the words. Most women are submissive, but they are not fools. When you try to control them to some extent, they flip up. They'll flip. And when a woman bursts into anger, you will sleep on the tree. You sleep on the tree. So Mr. Possessive Man is another man. This man, you should not marry. The last but two.
Okay.
Last but two. Okay. The angry, hot-tempered man. Run away from him. The angry, hot-tempered man. Bema ni kokwenye. Enche na ni buofu. The busufua, they act based on their anger and their temper. They are fools. Because you see, I'm using the word, they are fools. Bema ni kukuba. 1 minute one ni kukunim. And you want to move say, okay, the buofu die. Minka sasai. Te bufu ni timi fa die mbono. You know, recently I watched social media. Na bema chinkrante chisi waba. Now, oche no. The buofu ama adeya. The yiri pie wache. Same popie ya no odi be ma foforo ne koda ya e wo so twitwa no e wo so odi sika ni ntem say no no odi boga na bi na se bi hwe ba ko odi bottle bob oba dribra watam iron no dey bob and oba say you are killing me, so you have not seen anything yet. You are yet to see the animal in me. Them no the animal in me ba odi bob ba repon oba the top form. Look, I'm going to start here, but sister, dear, or best son, made Donald. To born additional moja than additional business, about the say, or son of the idea on the way dropping him. Now, make on this suka corner, many boy drop no, and I'm moja, you're training so. But you are back at Takatasusa near Kunu. No, you don't do that. When you are dealing with anger or an angry man, a hot tempered man, walk out.
Counselor, and no, na Obibeka say, a man abano, even mamano. Woman, ya, and I face woman, what dear, I face to be beer, send your name, Necasanye. And one a coach to every man must listen to this. If you are not ready to listen to a woman, don't marry. Because women were created to talk, right from creation. They can't keep quiet. Women, they talk. There's nothing a woman will see I will not talk. When a woman does not talk, get ready. Or one day she will still talk. So every man must understand that women, they talk. Women talk. That is why when Adam left the woman, the devil came to negotiate with the woman. Because opekasa, open kombobo, open companionship, opobine din komenyes kanya dan. Opobine na bon kombo. Ana Adam said, "Me pentama kopa adwuma ye, workaholic, adwuma. Ojan wo pe, ana obolo saba was, woman, have you considered the tree?" And kombobo. Oba wan kase, woman, go and take the fruits. Like we chaso, koteko, nabi. So have you questioned? When I ask you a question, what is your name? You mention your name. Sure. Where do you come from? Now, once I keep asking you such questions, I am putting you into conversation.
dialogue. We talking. So the devil was like, have you considered the tree? The woman said, yes, it's beautiful. It's nice. He said, yeah, it's nice. But why are you not eating it? The devil came with question. And watch women. Women like asking questions. They were created like that. Why you not? I don't know. God said we shouldn't eat it. That's why we are not eating. The devil said, come on. Why should God say that? Said, God told us that the day we eat, our eyes will open. See, women, they talk.
Yeah.
Then the devil said, now I got information. Cody, no one in baby, and when you put be a baby here. Then the woman went, now. Do you like what you're seeing? I said, yes. I said, call your husband. The husband I said, what have you done? I said, Gina didn't be Jackassa.
Yeah.
I know Jane, or didn't understand. And Bevan said, I will pray you. I said, hey, Adam, where are you? I said, why you titting? Why you titting? I said, when we heard your voice, we were afraid. I said, why are you afraid? So we have sinned. Sin? Who told you have sinned? Sir, the fruit you told us not to eat. Who gave it to you? The woman. Women talk. And a woman can make and unmake you. Don't play a man. But see, when you are dating a man who is a quick-tempered man, run away. Don't try. And so, see, quick-tempered men, when the woman talks too much, they get irritated. I hope you understand. So, women talk. So, we are man. And Marcus, so our dear menko. Our dear, yeah, wako makakraka.
Sure.
Okasanda bro so kra na hell. Hey, you nagging talking. Sir, Oka say we. That bemba wakoma wa hwe nim bi sir. So ni bibia to bo okasa. Adwa megiriti. Asem ne say. Unnim ba bi efiri ba. You see hwe. Because obey akoma ma. Ni fifiri. What do you say? We be come already. Makoma pot say. We come. Za na bemba wa to Tobo, relax. Soon you be Tobo. No cry only say, girl, on your big girl. And our friend, last week, I mean, you see, the way you even talk, it makes the woman feel useless. What's on any case we showed in? So I'm sorry. Well, but like saying, I think something who no book to be. Oh, no, power show. Oh, Tana Jono, very back. And I don't know nothing about empire. No more, but, oh, buy it. Hey, no, when you make sure this is here, Debbie, about your threatening the member,
and I don't know, my
Bobon Pay. Say, Yamima Bema Hakuma. Now, one
Councillor, Empire wants them near.
Oh, yes, they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. All right, so the angry, tempered man, you don't play, you don't marry him. No, Obama no go there, or you even bolu vesima papa. Yet he doesn't see anything wrong. I've seen a lot of women go to hospital. Obi say they am teshe me bo, bibi na bo me banana ku na abono. On kan kire ne maame, on kan kire ne papa, on body so for man here. And no dey di mo obi bo obi tu. You don't do that. So when you are dealing with the man, on one day nyame adom. Now dealing with the man who is so, quick-tempered, walk out or talk to somebody about it. Don't harbor it, don't keep it because you are about to die. The next one, a cheat. These men, a cheat. When you are dealing with the man who is a habitual cheat, in fact, he cheats. But he cheats so much that his mouth, eyes can cheat. Even when he's driving and you are sitting at the front of the car, the way they can eye a woman is enough. In your dealings with a cheat, woman, pray for grace and walk out. A cheat today may become a cheat forever. Are you ready to keep him? Even if he cheats or he's cheating? If yes, my sister, I baptize you, go. But if no, you can't stand to see your husband sleeping with another woman. Don't try and say, now if you say, "Worry now, obey Jaya Mape, or baby, our wedding, and you kupemba, I be catch us almost chimpren kupemba, but only son in the one idea, obey Jabba and I say." And then some baby become the youth.
Sure.
Listen well. They should take advice from some of us. And be careful. We should don't marry a man who is a cheat.
Counselor, and no na obi beka say Nyankopon bo mema no eyomani. Ye man na so. We listen. Sane be ya bibia wo ho bia no. Eno na ko ye trim na akoya komam. Ba be ma de nani hu enti na or sorry free and namuno ohu Eve no say this is the bone of my bone and the flesh of my flesh.
This is the bone
of my bone
and the flesh
of my flesh.
The man na your bone and man na your flesh.
Counselor, ade ne say ade efedie.
Efe. And ya ade efe so na de di. Who say drinks be ede. Banyame adom anom cha obenya diabetes. So the fact that drinks are plenty doesn't mean you can drink all the drinks. There are some drinks you don't drink because when you drink, diabetes is waiting for you. And if not only diabetes, there are a lot of sicknesses connected to sugar. So when you think that drinks, say you drink well, but drink well, when Obani is sweet, Obani is nice, but to me I should buy them. And you're marrying Nana, yeah,
Counselor Nadia, obe cheaty, no one can still it's you I love. One me pel, you know, like omo makani in idea, me the almost so idea be so idea. One me pel.
Now so better so into so. You know, sometimes men we talk. So I didn't say men they talk. I said men we talk. I didn't say they. I am we can know. See we talk. I didn't say they talk. Right? Sure. Men can talk to convince you. Once a man is looking for sex, sometimes, and most of them, this all of them, come on, they are good men, trust me. Most of them, they talk. The truth is that what is love? And if you genuinely love me, then I'll say, you don't do that. You are cheating. Don't give an excuse about your character, your attitude. That's all. Mommy's boy. These are men you don't marry. Mommy's boy. A man who cannot take decisions enough for himself, but will consult the mother and father. And what they say is final. Men, what it be done? Everything and anything that happens in the marriage, I am come aboard, the papa fee. Today, I see when we're best no, and come out, so don't be one bemuna, a man woman cry. Mommy's boy, young. Me, when I was about to marry, I was staying with my mother. I love her so much. I sit on TV to say it. I stayed with my mother for 16 years. Think about it. I sat with my mother in the same house. Wow. We lived in the same 16 years. But when I was about to marry, I cannot be a mommy's boy. So I had to find a place for her. Bye-bye. So that you can take care of your family. Does it mean my mother is able? No. I want to also build a family. So when you are dealing with a boy who is always being mama, don't come to a stage of manhood and say he's now a man. Once mommy's boy, always mommy's boy. But
Counselor, how do you decipher and know, say this is a mommy's boy and this is not? Because it's a natural instinct to say, "Oh, be better than mommy," and not the we are there and na so wa na when you need na 1 hour here what it or don't know one terminate there, but into a bed and one who say, "We are mommy's boy." We and your mommy's boy.
When you are dating or you are heading towards courtship, when in an take a cry here or 6 months, whatever, definitely if he has a good plan for you or the work of you. What with the relationship between the bear man, the papa. So once a guy is close to the mother, you will know what is really happening. Both say, no, I call your mommy's boy or your daddy's boy or your mommy's pet. Both say, or don't quite to make no one come to catch us, only baby. Many mammy are very close. Be beyond the catcher, ma'am. Hey, many mammy. What could come to me the tea and tell? Hey, you're too first warning. Traffic light not so yellow. Light not so yellow. I can choose my mother and leave you.
Yeah.
It is good to fall in love with your mother. I love my mother. I love my wife. I love my kids. But I'm sorry to tell you that if you want to build a family, you focus on your family.
Yeah.
Because your mother also once upon a time spent her time with the family. Spend your time with your family. Nevertheless, you can visit with your family, your wife, your children. You want to go visit her, pay, whatever you want to do. But please, I'm begging you. You cannot be a family man and tell me you love your mother more than your wife. It's an insult to your wife. No, one time, a lady told me that, what the yen, boy, the mammy, yet, bre boy. Oh, my, what do you? A jumbo one, Diane, or Diane, or bet you coco. Obebi upon na be man maame e de aduane aba na wo se be ma di jade ire aduane ni di no mu di ni maame aduane awa maame ni not a movie life story awa maame ni tumi be fi o say am I saying na wo ya ma be ba no se bia maame be ye beans na yi or se beans or am pesa be ye ma no why na maame de wura kitchen fi o no wa ye aduane na ma de ba na di
Hey.
Hey, yes, life. I'm telling you. When your story. Oh, wow. Now, ebia, sister, the Kwajuma. O to me, Kabe Fiabe, Yadiana, and the Kuna friend. And I mean, Yadiana, why? Me call my cody, the okay crap. Why? But 1 week, no Yadiana. Bama, the point you could do what your mammy. I guess I need to be no. I guess so to be Mephi and Taboo.
Na counselor to the bia woman me aduane and we dear 20 plus years of your life.
It's a sign of immaturity. Mommy's boy, or baby, these men don't marry them. Another man you must not marry is a stingy man. A stingy man is always a stingy man. A man who cannot wholeheartedly give to you, selflessly, love you. No, don't. You will die, sister. A man who is stingy, no. Or you're so stingy that they cannot even take care of their children. So stingy that, yes, minimum and yet compulsory that you need to provide for your girlfriend. You need to provide for your boyfriend. I know. But a man who cannot even buy you a gift cannot once a while from a good heart, because I have good intentions towards you. J20, JBR50, okay, anyway, J100, J1 billion, J you know, I am trying to show you how responsible I am. There is something I want you to get, add it to yourself, gold chain, you know, gold, silver, shoe, be. Come on, babe. You know what? I'm sending you money. I think you need to do this. Come on, go buy it. Just, baby, I'm sending you stuff. Just go to a restaurant and just spoil yourself. Wow. Is it not good? A stingy man? No. Pacho. So every young lady, these men, you don't marry a man who's stingy, don't go there.
A stingy man, nature say, Bema untimi enko at the pack gift shop. Intimate to BB amount there. Any kind say uneno. I was say ope bibi ma we ye den near wohwehwe bia no wonsa was say eka. I have some messages here mekan ebi obviously please. I am Hannah from Volta region and I'm dating a man who always used to take me for granted. Please, is he the type of man I need to marry?
No.
Obviously, wow, can't
Onyano.
Oh.
Yeah, a man who takes you for granted does not respect you. Obi baba bunu. Sonimuye krokrono. I also enipa. Sabi wanya boa. Onyano.
Obviously, wow, counselor, you said it all. Men will never change to suit women. Women will rather change because they are in love.
Yeah.
I said, boss, you are telling them everything about us. It's okay. Obisi will tear to do.
The woman you should never marry.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Until Obinso the Abba bless you, counselor. Now, what about women who don't, women you don't marry? Eben is my name from Kumasi.
All right, Monday we're going to be there.
Okay. This is another message. He says he came back from the States and got an ex pregnant, and the lady came to our house to tell me she's pregnant and has done something to the pregnancy. Good evening. Nature say ono ne chira nipa wone no ewo ho aba ofri abrochire aba krom ha ene nipa jantia dada ne ex a wone no wo ho afafuro ama sisi an nti nipa sa no wo me deduce from asam na watcho na opeso obusa say nipa sa no, should she go ahead and still be with that person?
She should take her time and study the man well and know his intentions, because you can't predict now. Either he's in love with the ex or you. Now you can't predict. So don't rush. Take your time.
Good evening.
Wouldn't be a problem. A man did mean the ring I move. A man meaning as if when you are single, you go to her. I have never seen somebody die because they were single.
Sure.
So why the pressure? Why the ring, pressure, ring, mini, Why? What's the problem? Relax. Know the man before you allow him for a ring.
Sure.
That's good.
Sure. Counselor, may Pacho be say good evening. I'm Isabella from New Takrade. How should I deal with a guy that cares about his friends more than me? I really love your show. May God bless you.
Thank you, lady. You need to be very, very careful and also have time to sit him down and ask him either he choose friends or he choose you.
Inti enchebia ye baby your phone lines no number is 055 865 68 99. And ti se opese oni ye twetwe nkomo a you be phone lines no na the work and no work. There's a message here. It says this program has really helped me a lot. I used to be with a guy who is so quick-tempered. He can stay without talking to me for months. I thought he would change, but he never did. After watching this program, I was encouraged and I got the zeal to break up with him because I was suffering emotionally. Thank you, counselor. Let's just say, Oda was say.
Is it not wonderful?
I nipano.
At least, the starting program, at least, you have one person who has changed something about her life because of this program. We are blessed.
It's your first caller. Question.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Medofo.
Man.
Nyamenadum, Pocho, now say.
Program is the WhatsApp.
Sure.
The counselor can manage
Okay.
that the madam candidate. The share for no. Be on the shoe, okay. Say, oh, beginning today, must not done. You are result of only have, excuse me, to say, have sex man or John, or look not. But, excuse me to say, it doesn't make sense. It says, but fellow something. But the mechanic there, Benina, negotiate, oh, one year, Michelle, the Shannon Pai Bani Debo. Because you know, I'm not coming to him, you are not coming to him. No, no,
sure.
The Siasa, who came 1 year, Michelle, no, so anyone, not coming to him, and no sooner by Bonnie Debo. It is not dear for the Madin, Benin friendly, but you are the Siasan friendly Benin.
Enti neche se de question nso e de abano no eni kwan se de wudi di nipa no hwe no wan fa ndi ono because we ye den adebone de adebone na wo ba bema wo ba ne nchen kra na ne ye ma hye no no so onyae kra nka wawu.
Is it not serious?
Very serious.
Oba hye na de ye ma hye no hu na de ye ma hye no na de kra dwane onyae kra ko afiri na bra bo mu wiase na ne ho ato no. Yes, I've seen somebody send a message on Facebook saying, Counselor, please do this for us. Not all quick-tempered men are fools. I'm sorry to say, all quick-tempered men are fools again. And I'm going to repeat, you cannot get angry and do something right. Nobody has, you can't be angry and think right, act right, and talk right. When you get angry, the anger will direct you what to do. Either you insult, you shout, or you beat.
Hannah, Afraid. Hannah, hello. Good evening, Hannah. Okay. When you be ho.
Anytime I love them, I record not of them or on it. But the moment that this is a look for no way for take. And I say, I'm going to go on the mayor call. For this friend, our best is not the one to work more than an hour. But I also complain that like, let me go for other work.
Inti counselor senia Hannah eka no o say ono de o frɛ no na wanya na is okay but say ono be ma na frɛ na say wo
over possessiveness.
Sure.
Yeah, or you possessive. Oba so hye ne so o kata ne so sabe oba nso ye nipa o ya so hye ne so bebre du ba bia wa brew. You understand? You don't do that the way you want him to treat you or the way you want her, to treat the man must, do same for her.
Okay. Counselor, Obi, WhatsApp message be about, so what about having your own room in your mom's house? Just a nuclear family. What about that one? Enti watchra or that's what the mama and papa nche.
Bema na oba say.
Bema me sure say.
Not just still a family house.
But you want one room.
No. All family rent no compare baby intra.
And now Obi so say please, I'm dating a man for almost a year and he has never taken me to his place. Counselor, I can't bro for the
Yeah, I'm fetching no matching and nose. Yeah, yanti broth with you, and the broth no so.
Me fa show you. Inti momo ne ba na twi no so aba bebre.
You onya wo tell you fetching no more.
Matias here. Senia open no ye be ne sa pepepe. Inti senia wo frɛ esim no kai hunu se number ne 055 865 68 99. Na womomono na wo de send the pepepe. Or say hi. I'm Prince. I'm dating a girl. Always she raises her voice when there's a misunderstanding between us, and she even goes to another guy's room. I caught her there, and she claims the guy is her best friend. Basically, no. Sisi and dear Prince person says some women take some calm men for granted. So say quick-tempered men, we shouldn't date them. But se bema na ye calm, cool, collected and so. Na fe man still na to say scenario yeah
I mean, what if a woman is loud and you think she doesn't respect you, man catch you and you tell me warning. Say what boo bema because you are too gentle or you calm or take you jano. Don't let somebody toy with your emotions.
Sure.
Odo wakuma. Hey, pacho obimbu udra. Hey, yachi bibia we as. So bimbu udo. Odo drama no wembu. Ha. Adi ya we as. Ovia osika kranke ye.
Yes, more. Dinah.
Yes.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, you Titi.
Kasa meet you.
You. Me pacho me da cancel asi.
Okay.
She say no watch chire near mano. Beginning no me follow me unu say dodo na like ye ya pahu ansana ya behu.
Oh.
But the say what chire ma yeso ye den. Ye free babia ye nim titie bia omo nchire ye enima bia wase wo say oba say na wase otu anamo ana obi a woni ne nante say na wase wo so wo sua bibi free ni ho ansa na woni na atena se abobra no me de nti cancel anya menshira no.
Amen.
Onya ne kese.
Amen.
No man kwantenti.
Amen.
No man nkoso adwen no man mboroso. Na da bia ye tie na yesu yesua bibi afiri mu. Na yenya ye anka akoye kurasi ni nyina. Emma omo nim die no fa ho no omo tu atimi asua bi. Na me pa cho die twato no se woni be matina. Onyo he on but woni ni entimi entina se mbonkombo a de na obeye
Wuntimi ne ntina se monkomo onye wo he
aha
but unnim nkomo a wese woni ni di
ebi wo ho a eduma ni nti ebi a obeba na ade asa osori a wo ko nti de na wase wo oba no ye.
Okay. Nti ye da se bebre Dinah counselor sani Dinah e ka no pese o kire se nipa no onye basabasa onye he but wuntimi ne ni nkomo.
Yeah, a lot of men are like that. Omonye nkomodifo. Ono to am betimi atona say 1 hour 2 days no no mo nkomo. O he ni TV we anu akoda. O fe adwuma ba o musa set say fie to say that people. So I think that the woman should initiate, something, bring something up. Or by saying how was work. That say me could be aboko mpacho. When you munya fe. Now you show so you okay. Then how was your day? You should start something. Or by the start something. What do you come by be a befa? But also on kasa, so on kasa, Miss Mikasa, you move. Do bekasa, and then obekasa. Miss Mibia, I mean, do some kasa. Yes, I'll go away.
Kodash, free teshi, or say, please, or say, what about those who are daddy's girls? One say, oh, yeah, we say, mommy's boys. Daddy's girls.
Daddy's girls, it's Monday. Monday, bekasa. These ladies
that you
don't
should
marry them.
I say, please, I'm dating a boy who cannot have a conversation without talking about his mom. His mom is late for over 15 years now. It's just a mom here from 15 years. And so they be only wouldn't come on one kind of mama and honestly,
that's not only mama. I think the guy should work on himself now. Nyamiadum. Obinim ko fa so anyame frɛ ne maame nyamiadum maame okɔ sabi okɔ odɔ die wakumem but okɔ yi die the when you your dog will general him for donning man and not enjoy your movement, not what is past. Enjoy what you have now, not what is gone.
Gafar Smart from Italy. I say too good. The program is just beautiful. I say Nyame Inshirao so much, counselor. Na efutu pa na I say hello, greetings. I'm Doreen from Medina. I'm dating a married man, and I just can't let him be. I've also been with him for a while. Me pacho message in the way nipa na si bi atro no I was say me to me bo anka say I will still sleep with him even after marriage. What should I do, please? I just say what chira one message na mu odu ankasa iti na mato me bo no.
All right.
On married man, she's dating a married man. Na ne do akodi
married man ne ho.
Ama enne so onya ono nso ne de kura papa ne friend say hey Doreen this
is what the power of love can do. So when you are going to love, be careful where you love. Because once your heart goes into it, sometimes retrieving it is very difficult.
Doreen, free Kumasi. Hello, Doreen.
Hello.
Yes, Doreen. Good evening.
But I'm the Marina from Kumasi.
Marina, okay. Marina, Casamitio.
Na but you because country as only boy or like onu ndi come but opia bontina otimi now for 4 girls is in come story
na now for 4 girls
me ba chawa
enya mema mpo girls
ya you man say the ohun now for 4 girls na
now for 4 girls no
aha otimi no mu di come but obetia oba no onu ni come bia.
Okay. Yeah, that's it, baby. Doreen, nature say, Papa, send you on so cano. Ochra, nipa no, ne girlfriends for the.
Yeah, only a mad do a bon commissary, but obefia, none of you any woman. It's a wrong attitude, it's a bad attitude. It's not a good attitude for a gentleman. A gentleman, you don't behave like that. Or bow down or whatever, whoever, or girl, Sophia and see fine. But be polite. Be nice to her. Men pretend you will feel no muna. What kind of hypocrisy is that?
Obi, last message I make or say, how do I cope with a husband who only talks to you nicely when he's in a good mood or wants sex?
What is, you see, you treat a woman good not because you want to. You treat her good because it is the responsibility of a man to treat a woman good. What you put in a woman is the results you get. So most of the time I say most of the women that are wild, very aggressive, check their husbands. Most of the husbands has turned their women to be who they are. You understand? So for me, treat a woman good.
Sure.
Not because you need sex.
Sure.
Yeah.
And see, final words, counselor.
My final words, one of the most dangerous men you should never marry. That I know more than you. Don't marry him. That I know more than you. You are not matured. I pass your level. Don't marry. That's all.
Abusuafo nature say, these men you shouldn't marry. And a counselor, Edia Tudja Kama, Ama Yina Yahuno. Mema wati asian so say, counselor Eko Sunyane this weekend. And Sunyane Fuenina Munya Krado, Saturday, Sunday, or Doma. Counselor, me pacho venue no.
Venue no ye Arena of Miracles International. I was Sunyane Saturday, 7th November.
Yes,
and 8th, Sunday, 8th November. So Saturday no, ebe 9 to 1 p.m. Our Arena of Miracles International. Sorry, Prophet Godfrey.
Yeah.
Sorry then. And a Sunday ebe 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Our Sunyane Tobia or Sunyania or Shebibia get ready. This coming Saturday and Sunday, Sunyane Yabekasa. Wow, or do Abwam, what the age and come and listen to wisdom, and it will help you.
Sure. Inti Prissy makeover Adaroma Mesa the number no Atuja Tema Community 22. A hona no Ubenya the number is 024 67 64 983. Mesa Sisubium 024 67 64 983. Oya dear, into the Oshubiano on Sabeka. And then at the park gift shop, nso waba surprising say unim Kantanka Studios ha say ya pon ya ma me hu wa ha because ene de party after party abusuafo akoso di creation adaroma ene me ho ayefe kama say enti ye besre nso say